Welcome back guys for another video. So I just wanted to talk about Anime Vanguards update 4.5 because it is not releasing tomorrow, which is when I expected it to be releasing. So today we're going to talk about a potential new release date, what's going on with this update, and some other stuff to talk about with, update 4.5 because I made a video about AnimeDefenders and it did not do well. I was expecting AnimeDefenders video to not do well because most of the people watching me, Anime Vanguards for the win. No, literally though, while I was making that video, I was literally talking about Anime Vanguards. I was saying them Anime Vanguards by mistake during that video, which is crazy. That's how much I love Anime Vanguards. Anyways, enough of that yapping. I want to keep this video short and sweet and just talk about the update and why it's not releasing when I expected it to release, which is obviously today or tomorrow, which is Monday for me, Sunday for most people. Obviously, I think the reason why this update is not releasing tomorrow, which is 2 weeks. So again, I already mentioned this in the previous stage. It takes 2 to 3 weeks for one of these updates to be releasing. The best case scenario is 2 weeks. Worst case scenario is 3 weeks, and anything after 3 weeks is a delay. Now, if you are going to say that it took this, just made this up, and if you're gonna ask me where this came from, it came from Stage. Okay, this is a question that a lot of people was asking. So when AnimeDefenders released in last year, 2024, Anime Vanguards was in a pretty bad place, and a lot of people were calling Anime Vanguards delay guards back then because it had a very bad history with delays and stuff like that. So a lot of the questions that people had was, how long are you gonna take to update for future updates? And the answer that they gave was 2 to 3 weeks. And I'll prove it, okay? So I'll play a clip right here. This is from the stage after the update 3. So update 3 is the update that they released. It had portals, it had Ragna. It's basically one of their best updates. It's basically the update that brought back Anime Vanguards in the map. And I asked this question specifically about delays, and this is what they said.
And my question is, so a lot of you guys know of you guys being called delay guards, right? You guys know that people call the game that, right?
Yeah, of course.
So,
yeah.
My question right now, and I think a lot of people are asking this as well, is what are you guys gonna do moving forward to maybe make the update schedules better? And what are your planned schedules? Because I heard somewhere that 0.5 updates are gonna be smaller filler content while you guys work on, bigger updates. What are you guys' schedules? So is update 0.5 updates gonna be releasing every 2 weeks, and the major content releasing like every month or something like that?
Okay, it's basically like every 2 to 3 weeks is an update, and it alternates between a minor and major one. That's basically how it is, and we have stuck to that since Domino, I think.
So as you guys can see from there, they said every 2 to 3 weeks is an update, and it will be alternating basically with a 0.5 update and a main update, which is an update 5 or an update 6. 0.5 updates are update 6.5, 4.5, or 3.5. Update 3.5 was Boss Rush, if you remember that. Salter. Update 4.5 is going to be the next update that's going to be releasing next week, if all things are considered. However, one thing to consider is that these developers are actually already working pretty much like 24 hours every single day. The amount of work that they'd have to do in order to make everything as high quality as it is right now, and in order to release a decent amount of stuff, is absolutely insane, right? So I interviewed a lot of them and talked about this, and I realized if you compare Anime Vanguards to a lot of these other games, Anime Last Stand can update like every single week, but the quality and the VFX, it's just not there, right? AnimeDefenders takes like 5-6 weeks to update. Other tower defense games are smaller in quality, and they are mostly newer tower defense games, and also they take a while to update. So Anime Vanguards right now, the game that we used to call Delay Guards, is the game that's updating the most, that still has quality and innovates every single update. Anime Vanguards updates innovates every single time. Like each of these updates will bring something new, right? Like Anime Vanguards update 4.5, without glazing, you will have a ton of animations for Sangjin-woo. So it is going to be a great update. It's going to be an update, in my opinion, a lot of people will like. And they're going to have to do this in 2 to 3 weeks time. So the reason why I said all things considered and if everything goes well is because the amount of work that they have to do in order to get these updates out in time is crazy, and delays, in my opinion, is not honestly going to be that bad because of how well made these updates are. But I believe that if some of these updates could get delayed, it will not be a 5-day delay or a 1-week delay. At the very most, it's just going to be like a 1 or 2 days delay. But again, it's a huge amount of content that they put into these updates, and also huge quality as well for these updates. And since the Sangjin-woo update 4.5 did not release in tomorrow with the second week since the last update. Most likely it's going to be releasing next week, which is going to be the third week since their last update, which was update 4. And if it does not release next week, it's going to officially be delayed. Now, again, I just want to mention right here that the next update, or the next update 4.5, whatever its release date is gonna be, I pray that people don't attack the developers for delays and stuff like that, because I'm gonna be honest with you, the amount of work that they actually do and the amount of stuff that they do for the community is actually mind-boggling. I've never seen people that are actually as passionate as they are for the game that they're making, and it shows because the quality is there, the quantity is there, even the communication is there now. They've improved so much, honestly. So my only hope is that people don't attack them if they have like a 1 or 2 days delay, because it's honestly not that bad. And again, the update that we're gonna be getting is free to play and pretty good, in my opinion. I mean, for most of these updates, we can expect bugs and stuff like that, but it's not gonna be, hopefully that bad, right? Anyways, that's pretty much it for the truth and new release date of Anime Vanguards Update 4.5. The last update 3.5 released after 2 weeks, so I was low-key expecting it to release tomorrow, which is the second week since the last update. But again, there might be more content in this one than in the previous update, so it's probably gonna be, next week, for them to work on it a lot more. That's it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. By the way, don't forget to join our Discord. We're trying to bring that Discord back alive, so yeah, please join it. I'll see you in the next one.